in today's episode, I really just lost my train of thought. So I'm going to be telling y'all some tips, just a few tips for moisturization when it comes to your locks. And then later on in the video, I'm actually going to be showing y'all how I go about moisturizing my locks. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into this video. So tip number one is understanding the ingredients within your products. So for me, whenever I'm shopping for products where I want to try something new, especially in regards to moisturizing my locks, I like to look for humectants. So in case you aren't aware of what humectants are, essentially all they do is they just draw moisture to the hair. So some common examples of humectants are aloe vera, hyaluronic acid, as well as glycerin. Those are all pretty common humectants, and there's many more humectants out there. If you are someone who, let's say you want to apply water to your hair and then put some sort of oil on top of it, that's also a choice too, which helps to slow down the rate of evaporation. But you do have to understand, right? There's a caveat to this. There's a difference between an oil that's going to act as a barrier versus an oil that's going to act more as a moisturizing type oil. Like an oil that's going to be more penetrative versus an oil that's going to, like I said, act as a barrier. If you want to slow down evaporation, you want to select oils that are going to act as barriers. And of course, like I said, you can go out there and conduct your research and figure out which ones are barriers versus which ones are, actual moisturizers. But like I said, the goal here is selecting products that are going to slow down the rate of evaporation. If you think about it, if you were someone who's why my cat just staring at me like this? I got the door open, but he don't want to come in. Okay, so back to my example before I was interrupted by a little someone. The example that I was giving was, so let's say you're someone who all you do is just simply spray your hair with water and that's it, nothing else. Like it's just plain old water. The issue that you might run into is that your hair might come out feeling dry. Let's say you wake up, you spray it just with plain old water, and then you're like, oh, well, how come an hour later my hair is still feeling dry even though you just sprayed it with water? You're not applying any sort of products, neither is that water mixed with anything, to essentially slow down the rate of evaporation. So that's why your hair, even though you just applied water to it, within a short span of time, it's going to feel dry again. The best analogy I could give for this would be to think of whenever you hop out the shower, right? You took a shower, you hop out, and your skin feels nice. It don't feel bad, especially if you use a nice soap. And then you apply lotion on top of your skin. And then your skin, it still feels nice and supple. It feels real bouncy, you know what I'm saying? It feels pretty good. And you're able to keep that moisture and your skin feeling nice, let's say for several hours, or even until the next day, until your skin starts to feel dry again. Let's repeat that same process, but you skipped using lotion. You didn't use lotion when you hopped out the shower. So let's say for a few minutes to maybe an hour, your skin starts feeling dry. It starts feeling not so buoyant, or not. Maybe buoyant's not the word. Not so bouncy. Yeah. It starts feeling not so bouncy. It doesn't feel supple. You know what I'm saying? It feels real dry. It's given, I don't know if y'all seen that episode from SpongeBob, but the old lady in the wheelchair. That's what it's giving right now. So it's like the same concept applies to your hair and your scalp. So just as you would put lotion on your skin so that your skin feels nice for a long period of time, you want to do the same thing essentially for your hair. Now, there's another caveat. With locks, you definitely want to stay away from those heavier types of products, or uh, products that are going to contain ingredients that are more so on the heavier side. Um, you want to keep it light, keep it light and airy with your locks. But like I said, do pay attention to your ingredients. Your ingredients are very, very important. Okay, so tip number 2 is to avoid cotton. Okay, cotton is known to dry out the hair. That is just a known thing about cotton. So let's say you took the time to, go ahead and moisturize your locks, you get ready to go to bed, and then within a short span of time, you're like, whoa, how come my hair is feeling dry? I took the time to moisturize it. Why is it already feeling dry? Yeah, it's because that cotton then sucked up all the moisture out of your locks. Using cotton to dry your hair is very great, beneficial, but do not sleep on cotton pillows, or lay your head down just on some sort of cotton material, because all it's going to do is just dry the hair out. A remedy to that, in order to preserve or maintain the moisture within your hair, would be to use things like scarves, bonnets, some sort of headgear that's either satin or silk. Now, I do understand that not everybody likes wearing bonnets, or likes wearing caps to bed, or any sort of headgear related thing. There's a solution. You can also opt to get things such as satin or silk pillowcases, satin or silk bed sheets. Because let's say, if you're a wild sleeper like me, the pillows might roll off the bed or something, and then you'll still have your satin or silk sheets. So that's another option for you. But at the end of the day, avoid cotton materials. It's just not good for your hair. So my last and final tip is keeping it simple. So this just means whatever moisturization routine that you come up with, make sure that it is actually simple. You don't want to apply tons and tons of products onto your locks, because all that's going to do is cause buildup, and that's going to make it harder for you to maintain moisture over time, especially for someone who doesn't wash your hair on a frequent basis. You wait a little longer to wash your hair. So keep your routine very simple is key. For some people, that could just be spraying your hair with water and then applying an oil over it. Or for others, it could be spraying a mixture, like water mixed with other things, just a light spray in the morning or something like that. For other people, it could just mean hopping in the shower and letting the steam, go through your hair and, make it feel how you want it to feel. But keep your routine simple. That's the moral of the story. So those are all my 3 tips that I have for maintaining moisturization within your locks. So now, I'm going to show you guys how I go about moisturizing my locks. Hey guys, so I'm going to show you how I moisturize my hair. Currently, I'm in the process of getting ready to go out for the day. So with that being said, how I moisturize my hair in the morning, it's pretty simple. It's not complex or anything like that. It's not a whole bunch of steps involved or anything. It's just one product that I use, which is the Locs Advanced Rose Water Treatment for skin and locks. I don't use it on my skin, but you definitely can if you want to. I just use it just only for my hair. So as you can see, when I go to bed, I like to sleep with some sort of like nightcap or bonnet on, just to help cut down on like lint, frizz, things of that nature. So, of course, when I take my hair out my cap, it's very molded to my head.
It don't move my hair. It don't move.
It's giving very much helmet head. So, what I like to do is just spray it. Give it a few spritz. And then, of course, work it in. But then at the same time, also shake it out a little bit so that my hair can have like not be so stiff. Because it's like I'm trying to break the mold that it was in. Ooh, there's a piece of lint. Yeah, so I can also go ahead and shake it out too. That helps. And there you go. Now, however, I feel like styling my hair for today, I'll do that. But this is just generally how I moisturize my hair in the morning. So y'all just seen how I moisturize my hair in the morning time. So at nighttime, all I do is when I hop in the shower, I just let the steam penetrate through my locks and that's it. Like I don't apply anything at nighttime. I do all my applications in the morning, which is just with my rose water lock spray mixture. And somewhere in here, I'll insert a ingredients list for the spray that I use. So the reason why I like it so much is because one, it contains humectants, which I talked about earlier. And number two, it contains moisturizing oils, but it also contains oils that act as barriers. So that's why I really like this product, because it just does everything for me. Like that spray is pretty much all that I need and I'm good. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video and that you learned something from it. I'll catch y'all in another one.